This isn't an ordinary crane, this is a really well built crane. Number of shit cranes I've climbed which are wobbly, badly built, that is what you call a proper crane. The structure's well built, starts off really big, very solid at the bottom, goes smaller in stages, extremely, as a perfect crane, that's extremely well built, and crane protection is unlocked, so yes, a perfect crane. It's now night time and it looks so good. Oh, actually, that does look good. That looks absolutely amazing. No. Digger, nice digger.
It's brand new as well.
Is it? No, it's not.
It is, look at the seat.
Just driving my digger. Yep, here I am, just driving my digger. Yep. Oh, that crane looks so good. Sadly, we can't drive it because the crane's not finished. Look, that's a box for it. It's just dumped. But since this is the best crane I've ever seen, we're still going to climb it because it looks absolutely amazing. Oh, that is an epic crane. I like this crane. Look how well built. I mean, the number of shit cranes I've done. This crane is not shit. This crane is well built and absolutely perfect. It's such a good crane. So that's the first platform. Now we go up to the second platform. We've got a problem.
There's no ladder. We'll have to climb up outside.
There's a ladder. It's on the floor. Or maybe I haven't, not really, I don't know, it must be fault with the ladder.
Do you want to attach it?
Either pick up the ladder, that's going to make a lot of noise, or we can try it. Let's try the outside first. We've just passed the missing ladder. We went round the outside, we are now past the missing ladder, and we now carry on upwards. Okay, we're now at next level. Next flop's crane protection. Let's see if it's unlocked or not. And here at crane protection level, crane protection is not locked, doesn't have a door on it. They're still in the process of putting up the crane. So this crane's not even finished yet. And up to, I'm not sure you can see that very well, but this is crane protection level. Now we'll go up to the next level. So, we've passed crane protection, now we're changing zone. There's a person down there smoking, but he's not bothered. Look, see how big X-beam. Oh, that is well built. Oh, that's brilliantly built. This is not a shit crane. Unlike all the other cranes I climbed, this crane's not shit. This is a good crane. Really well built. We're now moving on to the smaller sections of the crane, so let's go on upwards. We're now up onto the smaller section of the crane. Let's keep climbing. This crane's really tall and very well built. Okay, I've now climbed up a couple sections. I didn't film all of them because they're repetitive. Now we come to the next section where the crane gets even smaller. And again, very well built. Oh, this is brilliant. That is well built. We're in the next section now. So we've gone through a big section, medium section, now into the small sections. That there is the X-beam holding up the small sections at the top. And we're about halfway up, I'd say. We went from big to medium at a quarter, medium to small halfway up. So the rest of the crane's all small. And it's really relaxing to climb a well-built crane. I mean, I've climbed so many shit cranes. It's just a really nice, relaxing climb. So let's carry on upwards. So here's the X. I'm not sure how well you can see this, but here's the X holding up the smallest part of the crane for the second half. I mean, halfway up it doesn't wobble at all. I know I'm saying a lot of good things about it, but after climbing a lot of shit cranes, you have no idea how nice it is to climb a good crane. Notice the ladders change. We've got these ladder supports now, so ladders are quite a bit different. Let's go on upwards. So I said that this crane's really well built. Well, I'm a bit disappointed with the small sections in the last 2 quarters of the crane. The ladders are really flimsy. Everything else is so good, but these ladders on the smallest sections heading up to the top of the crane wobble like an ordinary crane that's been built on like a bigger crane below. Is the best way of describing this crane. Pretty much at the start of a regular sized crane now. So this crane's pretty much twice the height of a regular sized crane. So this crane's about 80 to 100 metres maybe. It's a good crane. So we are 3/4 of the way up the crane. These ladders on this top bit I've not really liked. After I'm saying it was such a nice crane, I'm not so keen on this bit of the crane. So 3/4 of the way up. Let's keep on going. So here at the top of the crane, we now come up to the axis of the crane. Ah yes, oh this crane's good. So this is the turny part. So here we are coming right up to the crane cab. Let's go up. So here at the top of the crane, the crane goes a little bit more higher, but we're at crane cab level. So before we go up any higher, let's now go to the crane cab. And ooh, these platforms always scare me. Oh, long way down. Long way down. Ah yes. And we're actually higher than the wedding cake, so that gives you... Let's have a look. Is the crane cab open? Please be open. Yes it is. Nice. Oh, this seat's still in its protective wrap. Oh, this is well good. Pull out, stop. start. Now, there's no power to this crane, as obviously since it's on generator at the moment. So press back in the stop to leave it as we find it. Oh, this is nice. Actually, it's not a big crane cab. Usually crane cabs are bigger than this. I've turned on the light very quick for some seas. Oh, very nice protective wrap. Oh, very nice. Oh yes, this is nice. Very, very nice crane cab. This is. And now I'm turning off my light before anyone sees me. So, and I'm just relaxing on my crane. Just relaxing. Just relaxing my crane cab. This is a manual crane because you've got a button on the controls. This is a manual control crane rather than an automatic crane. Nice spot to watch trams. Bus station's empty because it's in the middle of the night. And there we have a tram. Hello, tram. Do you know we're up a crane? A nice crane. So, our next stop is to climb up the top part of the crane. Oh, actually, the next floor up has some interesting stuff. Oh, that looks nice. So let's head up to the next floor. Here up at the top of the crane, there's wedding cake. And got some nice big motors and winding drums. What's that bit there for? It looks like a side winch. Like an abseil down the side of a crane. How odd. Yeah, the outside railings are loose. That's quite normal for cranes. I don't know, to make you feel safe. They don't do much because it's focus camera. Because that railing's loose. Oh, very loose. Quick bit of torch video. There's a crane on the crane. Look, there's an actual winch. So there's a crane sitting on the crane. His motor's big winding drum, very nice. That's not a motor for a crane, it's a big motor, but that's just for the fan. That there is the motor for the crane. That's big. Another big winding drum. Very, very nice crane. View from this side. Nice big winding drums. Nice big winch. We don't know if those people are looking, so I'm going to keep the torch off as much as I can. Nice controls. And that's your crane. Very nice. And now we're going to go down the crane. So that's pretty much the end of the video. The very last part to show you before finishing the video is the axis of the crane. Big motor on the axis. Down there is the axis of the crane itself. Logic cabinet for the crane. Looks like that. That's up top of the crane. There's your crane cab. And that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Dear building site owner, my name is Andrew Gibbs and I've got a very serious thing to report to you. There is this YouTuber called Benno and he dared to climb your crane. This is a very serious matter. This is terrible. He has done the terrible crime of, trespass, which is not a criminal offence, but it is absolutely terrible. This is a serious situation. I hope you get this person sorted out. Yours sincerely, Andrew Gibbs. P.S. I'm also a very creepy stalker that likes to follow Ben round his town taking pictures of him, because I'm incredibly creepy and weird.